And then here is the other goodie bag.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so there's a bunch of these headbands, and all of them
They're all missing one.
are all missing one, but I wonder, and stay tuned, because I'm gonna try and make a couple of whole ones, and then we'll just discard the leftovers, but they're all just like missing one. So I think we can figure it out how to, because I think they're just glued.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're just stuck in there and glued. So all we've got to do is move a couple around. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can put together like at least 3 whole ones, I'm a happy camper. And we could use them at Disneyland. I was able to put together 5 of those Christmas light headbands, which is fantastic. But then I had 2 more that still needed something done with them. And you guys gave me some fabulous ideas. And one of them was to add Easter eggs, since we will be at Disneyland during Easter. Literally like just a few days before Easter is when we will leave. So there will be all kinds of Easter activities going on in the parks, and it will be absolutely perfect to have Easter related gear along with all of our other gear that we are bringing. Many of you will recognize things in here that were gifted to us by our Frugal Family friends, and also things that we found in the bins. These we're definitely going to bring, and I'm going to make them very Nightmare Before Christmas-ish by adding little details. They might each have a skeleton on them, maybe some spiders, things like that. And that will be a lot of fun. But it's also going to be really awesome to have some Easter-themed gear. So let's see what we've come up with. When it came time to pick out some Easter eggs, I remembered these glittery ones that my son Reagan and I had made a couple of years ago, of course, with supplies from the dumpsters. And then I got out this metal tool that I have. It's really pointy and sharp, and it works really well for making holes in plastic. I lit a candle that is, of course, from the dumpsters. Now, something really important when you're going to be working with melting plastics, have ventilation, lots of ventilation. Windows and doors open, or do it outside if you can. It's winter here, so that's not exactly ideal. I did also have the air purifier going. So I went ahead and heated up the little tool and then put holes into the base of these Easter eggs, and I had to do several holes and then finally connect them to make a hole large enough to fit over the little spot on the headbands. And I made sure that the light, the little LED light, could fit inside that hole. Once that was done, I used some E6000, our favorite glue. Love it. There will be a link for it in the video description. And I went ahead and did some glue around the edges and set the little Easter eggs on. And then with some painter's tape, which another tool, I mean, it's not really a tool, but for me it is. Definitely you're going to need some painter's tape as a dumpster diver and an upcycler crafter. It's great for all of these different projects. I went ahead and taped the eggs into position, and then I let them dry overnight. And at first I had them sitting here on a chair, and because it was a really good solid position for them, but the smell was just too much and was really overwhelming, even with the ventilation and with the air purifier. So I ended up having to set them out on the porch in a secure location while they dried. The next day, I removed all of the painter's tape, and the eggs were plenty well secure to the headband. The one problem I ran into was that the actual eggs themselves, some of them were not secure enough, and so I ended up having to add some E6000 to the rims there just to keep those two pieces together. And since letting them dry from that, they are now totally secure, absolutely perfect. E6000, guys, it is your best friend if you are repurposing, repairing, upcycling. It is a great dumpster diver and crafter glue. You gotta have it. It's durable. It works in so many different situations. I highly recommend it. Again,
Link for it in the video description, and that is our Amazon link. So that is good not only for the E6000, but any other items that you need from Amazon. You can order them through there. It doesn't cost you any extra, and it does benefit the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and say these were a success. Can't wait to wear them at Disneyland. Speaking of Disney, one of the projects I worked on this week was our Disney corner downstairs. It has become a disaster. Look at this mess, out of control. So I spent several hours decluttering, organizing, moving things to other places, getting it all cleaned up and things put back together the way they belong, so that now it is a happy, magical, beautiful place again. I'm still thinking about turning this into a museum style setup where we do different displays each month or every quarter, but I'm just happy that at least for now, it looks so much better.
Frugal friends, I have been Julie. This has been Raquel, my amazing, fabulous baby sister, and it has been a marvelous morning. Thank you so much for coming along. Happy New Year. Here is to a wonderful new year and all the possibilities that come with it. I hope you make it amazing. We're going to do that for sure. And absolutely. All you need is a strong cup of coffee and a will to succeed. And the world is your oyster, but oysters are disgusting. So get out there and seize your day. Friends, we will see you all real soon. Bye-bye.